In today's news, ADACIA ADONIS is Miss British Virgin Islands 2024. Questions linger over festival budget. VIFRS highlights challenges after vehicle blaze. Governor addresses concerns on recent report. VG Bayside Blazers crowned champions of BOTF. Meet the magic behind the music, the one and only KAMAU Georges. We have the details of this and so much more when 284 News returns.
He hit me. Will CG cover this?
Don't worry. Remember when I was in that competitive arm wrestling circuit? Three-time champion, baby! I did feel bad crushing all those arms and dreams. So I took them all out for ice cream, and then we got crushed. Anyway, CG handled my claims fast.
That explains the arm.
The best cover for the best value. CG Insurance. Good like that.
At Partners for Kids, your child's health and happiness are at the heart of everything we do. We've been the trusted medical home for children and adolescents up to 18 years old. And now, we are excited to welcome a new member to our family of healthcare professionals. Introducing Dr. Aisha Maxwell, our new family practitioner. Dr. Maxwell brings a wealth of experience and deep passion for pediatric and adult care, ready to join our team in providing first-rate health services to your family. At Partners for Kids, we believe in a collaborative approach to healthcare, with partners in physical therapy, occupational therapy, and clinical psychology. Partners for Kids, where caring is just the beginning. Visit us at Road Reef Plaza, Tortola, open Monday to Friday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Call us at 284-444-5437 or reach out at info@partnersforkids.com to learn more.
Well, am I covered?
Yeah, you're with CG. Remember when I was dabbling in knife-throwing bingo? Well, one night I won, but I also got a bullseye. No. In a beehive. I ran for hours. They caught me in the end, though. Anyway, I was covered, and I got to keep my trophy. Uh-oh.
Best medical cover for the price. CG Insurance. Good like that.
Hello everyone and welcome to this edition of 284 News. It is Monday, July 22nd, 2024. I'm Ron Grant, bringing you the very latest out of Tortola in the Virgin Islands. A happy Monday is wished to each and every one of you. Thank you so much for joining us. Beginning our newscast on the local scene, recapping the weekend, ADACIA ADONIS will be the first Miss BVI to reign over the entirety of the Emancipation Festival after being crowned historically early on in the season on Sunday, July 21st. She was among 7 contestants who put on an exceptional showing last evening. Here's a look at the best performances in each category.
Fearlessly guard our territory. It shields her heart that is filled with love for the BVI and all its
the music, the language. Music is the depiction chosen by Akisha, naming her dress Spongy
among a friendly people. Adorned in our national colors of red, white, blue, and green, my ambassadorial wear is a true representation of the strength, determination.
An early economy cannot be overlooked. The market women. For some, the job was curated out of necessity, and for most, to give added definition and structure, I highly recommend purchasing my cultural contour.
It's a creation titled Radiance of Anegada. This masterpiece draws inspirations from the enchanted roseate West Indian flamingo, a symbol of grace and beauty native to the serene shores of Anegada. Neria dazzles
you on a journey with your contestant number 6. As I pay homage to my ancestors' legacies, the people's resilience, the strength of our nation, and the cultural fortitude. presenting to you an incomparable cultural creation entitled The Queen of History.
To bake bread and many other confections. This ensemble is the epitome of cultural, culinary, and confections. The bottom represents the trio tart, the guava tart. Marrying these two experiences create
toned and melanated skin. A sight as breathtaking as the many gorgeous sceneries in the BVI. The delicate cuts and embellishments are reminiscent of the intricately created beauty of space. ADACIA confidently strides across the stage in this two-piece swimwear created by T&B Sewing Shop and jewelry sponsored by Infinity Jewelry.
Hoping that it's not for nothing, because I took the time to come over here, whisper in your ear, baby, let's disappear, but slow down, she said, slow down, yeah, speed bumps ahead. Oh, she said.
I believe one of the ways that the BVI can enhance its regulatory framework is to consider other financial economic pillars. One of those financial economic pillars can be our agricultural and fisheries sector. Before OMA, we had a lovely fisheries department where we as locals could have gone and receive fish that was locally caught and prepared in a healthy and safe environment. I believe that bringing back our local fisheries would create opportunities for our locals here in the BVI and would also ensure that our locals are eating healthy, as well as investing in our agriculture sector as well. This would also create job opportunities and ensure that our people here in the BVI are eating fresh and from local hands instead of importing. Thank you.
To the cross, he walk around like Tizo. What's up with these? Trying to see accident, I'm hands-on. He around, get polished. Don't Wayne grow like he was in jail.
All the ladies are beautiful. Please allow our official photographer.
The full pageant will be available for viewing on the 284 Media YouTube page from Thursday, July 25th, 2024. And speaking of festival, as the territory prepares for the 70th Emancipation Festival, questions about the fiscal transparency and event management continue to surround this significant cultural celebration. Premier of the Virgin Islands and leader of government business, Dr. the Honorable Natayo D. Wheatley, announced that a supplemental budget is being processed for the 70th Emancipation celebrations less than 2 weeks before the official opening of the festival village. Speaking at a recent press conference, Wheatley was unable to provide an exact figure for this year's festival budget, but confirmed that the government's initial contribution of $1.2 million is set to be increased. The announcement comes as some events, including the overall budget, such as the Virgin Islands Prince and Princess pageant, have already taken place. The Miss BVI pageant was held shortly after this press conference. When pressed about the final cost of the festival, Wheatley indicated that the total expenditure would likely remain unknown until the release of the financial report on the 2024 Emancipation Festival. This came during an exchange with social commentator Miss Cindy Roseanne. Meanwhile, the public is still awaiting the financial report for the 2023 Emancipation Festival, the last two to be held before responsibly for the celebration, of course, before the transfer was done to the BVI Tourist Board. We'll keep you updated as more details transpire. And viewers, up next we have more on the local scene. We'll be right back after a quick commercial break.
He hit me. Will CG cover this?
Don't worry. Remember when I was in that competitive arm wrestling circuit? 3-time champion, baby! I did feel bad crushing all those arms and dreams. So I took them all out for ice cream, and then we got crushed. Anyway, CG handled my claims fast.
That explains the arm.
The best cover for the best value. CG Insurance. Good like that.
At Partners for Kids, your child's health and happiness are at the heart of everything we do. We've been the trusted medical home for children and adolescents up to 18 years old. And now, we are excited to welcome a new member to our family of healthcare professionals. Introducing Dr. Aisha Maxwell, our new family practitioner. Dr. Maxwell brings a wealth of experience and deep passion for pediatric and adult care, ready to join our team in providing first-rate health services to your family. At Partners for Kids, we believe in a collaborative approach to healthcare, with partners in physical therapy, occupational therapy, and clinical psychology. Partners for Kids, where caring is just the beginning. Visit us at Road Reef Plaza, Tortola, open Monday to Friday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Call us at 284-444-5437 or reach out at info@partnersforkids.com to learn more.
Well, am I covered?
Yeah, you're with CG. Remember when I was dabbling in knife-throwing bingo? Well, one night I won, but I also got a bullseye. No. In a beehive. I ran for hours. They caught me in the end, though. Anyway, I was covered, and I got to keep my trophy. Uh-oh.
Best medical cover for the price. CG Insurance. Good like that.
There are many ways to enjoy life, like so many ways to count on Popular.
Hi, my name is Judy, VI Motors Operations Assistant, and today I'm here with Ding, one of our mechanics, and we are going to show you how you can check your engine oil level, as it's an essential part in maintaining your engine's health.
First, let's pop the hood. Here's the oil dipstick. We'll pull it out, wipe it clean with a cloth, reinsert it, and pull it out again to get an accurate oil level reading. As you can see, the oil level should be between the minimum and maximum markers on the dipstick. If it's below the minimum, it's time to add some oil. Checking your oil level is simple yet a crucial task. Make sure to do it regularly to keep your engine running smoothly. And remember, if you're not sure about your vehicle's specific oil requirements, always consult your owner's manual or a professional mechanic at VI Motors. We offer a diverse range of top quality engine oils, so visit us at Dove's Bottom or our location at Patch Point, Virgin Gorda, or call us at 494-2496 or visit us on our website at www.vimotors.com.
Welcome back, everyone, and thank you so much for sticking with us. The Virgin Islands Fire and Rescue Services responded to a vehicle fire on Bound Tree Road leading into Seacoast Bay on Saturday afternoon, showcasing both their capabilities and the challenges they face due to limited resources. Take a look at this report.
Around 2 p.m., firefighters arrived at the scene where a single vehicle had run off the road and was engulfed in flames. The driver reportedly escaped safely, and no injuries were reported. 2 fire trucks alternated in battling the blaze, a strategy necessitated by their limited capacity. The incident caused significant traffic disruption as authorities blocked the area during the operation. The charred remains of the vehicle have since been removed, leaving only burnt vegetation as evidence of the fire. The incident underscores recent concerns raised by Fire Chief Zebulon McLean during budget deliberations. McLean highlighted outdated equipment as a pressing issue, particularly regarding fire trucks. The Standing Finance Committee heard that 5 mini pumpers acquired in 2019 were intended as a temporary measure, but no new larger trucks have been purchased since. With only 2 functional larger trucks still in operation, the need for modern vehicles is urgent. As the Fire and Rescue Service continues to respond to emergencies, recent incidents serve as a reminder of the critical need for updated resources to ensure public safety. Jacques Wooding, Tweet for News.
His Excellency Governor Daniel Prus has reassured the public that the recently published review of law enforcement and criminal justice bodies in the British Virgin Islands report was meticulously vetted to prevent compromising national security or the breach of law enforcement agencies. Governor Prus addressed these concerns during his recent appearance on the local talk show Talking Points. Now, viewers, the report published in late June has sparked significant debate among the legislators as well as the wider public, with concerns raised about the potential exposure of sensitive information. Responding to these worries, Governor Prus emphasized that a comprehensive review process was allegedly followed to ensure the information released would not jeopardize national security.
I mean, we went through a very careful process of consultation with all the agencies that were involved in the compilation of the review to ensure that nothing contained in the published version would compromise their ability to operate. Mm-hmm. You know, there's obviously no interest at all in hindering agencies' abilities to go about their normal business. We didn't want to create any risks to any activity or any personnel. And you know, combination of sharing drafts of the chapters with the relevant agencies, discussion with HMIC, FRS, and you know, making sensible judgments safeguarded against that.
The publication of such reports, according to Governor Prus, is nothing new, as it was a routine practice conducted by His Majesty's Inspectorate and Constabulary and Fire and Rescue Services.
I should say it's standard practice with these reports conducted by HMIC for them to be published. You know, whether they're reviewing in the UK, if they're reviewing, I don't know, the Metropolitan Police in London, or you know, any significant regional policing unit. The core principle of these HMIC reviews is they go into the public domain. So we wanted to be consistent with that principle with the review they conducted for us. So I can say hand on heart that everyone involved in this process has been very diligent and very conscientious in seeking to ensure that nothing is released publicly which will benefit people who seek to engage in unlawful activity. Right. And that nothing should have gone into the public domain which would undermine the ability of the law enforcement agencies to operate.
However, the decision to make the review public has not been without its critics. During a debate on the review, Minister for Health and Social Development, the Honorable Vincent Owile, expressed his belief that the document should have remained confidential.
I'm of the opinion, this is my opinion, that such a report as this should be used only for internal purposes and should not be a public report because of the way it is written. Now, Speaker, if you look at the cover, it says a review of law enforcement and criminal justice bodies in the British Virgin Islands. I think this report may be more aptly named Scrutiny of What You Ain't Get Right. Okay, it's not a full review, it's a very skewed review. And if you look at the very first page, it says it was a Commissioner of Inquiry report published in April 2022 that led us to undertake this review. And our review aims to help improve public services for those who live and work in the BVI. I don't believe any of the departments mentioned in this book will be throwing cartwheels based on what is said in here.
Opposition leader, the Honorable Ronnie W. Skelton, also voiced his concerns, arguing that details in the report, such as discussions on the use of weapons and uniforms, could potentially provide criminals with valuable information. Deputy Speaker of the House of Assembly and At-Large Representative, the Honorable Stacey Mathar, echoed the sentiments as well, stressing that relieving the weakness of the BVI's laws enforcement agencies publicly, of course, determinalize this further. He further criticized the lack of collaboration with residents and the House of Assembly members before the report was actually published.
Madam Speaker, was it necessary to come out with the information that it has? Madam Speaker, when you speak about law enforcement and you realize that in this bill, it talks about deficiencies in how an officer can conduct their job. PPEs, Madam Speaker, we went through COVID where personal protective gear was necessary. When you talk about law enforcement, you look at their strategy for fighting crime in our territory. And here we have a document that says to the wider public, this is where we are deficient. Madam Speaker, who publishes the security code to their house for the world to read? Madam Speaker, who gets up and says, here is the blueprint and the road map to where I am weak so that you can conquer me? Madam Speaker, make it make sense for me, please. Because if I say the UK is there to help us, and we sat in so many meetings, we spent so much time in this house, and you drop something in front of us, and you say, make it public, make it known. Make what known? Your weakness?
Despite the controversies, Governor Preuss maintained that the publication was handled with the utmost care to prevent any security breaches. Viewers, up next, we have much more on the local scene. We'll be right back after a quick commercial break.
Orange alert! Orange alert! Fire is spreading across the BVI. The fastest, most reliable, and affordable fiber internet service is here for you. Look out for fire in these new locations: Slaney, Duff Bottom, Manual Reef, Seacows Bay, Albion, Hannah's, Palestina, Pleasant Valley, and Havers. Fiber is in your area. Call 444-4444 or visit a CCT store to find out more and bring it home. More locations coming soon.
At Higher BVI, we're not just about business. We're about empowering lives, and that is because we aspire to inspire. By choosing us, you're supporting a company that believes in equal opportunities, diversity, and community growth. Our mission goes beyond profit. It's about providing HR solutions, fostering talent, and leaving a positive impact. Join us in building a better future, a better BVI. Choose Higher BVI, where your support isn't just a transaction, it's a transformation. Together, we're changing lives in these beautiful Virgin Islands.
There are many ways to enjoy life, like so many ways to count on Popular.
Hi, my name is Judy, VI Motors Operations Assistant, and I'm here with Ding, our mechanic here, and we're going to show you today how you can locate your VIN number on a vehicle.
Your vehicle's VIN, or Vehicle Identification Number, it's a unique code specific to your car. It's important for various purposes like registration, insurance, and maintenance. To find your VIN, start by looking at the dashboard on the driver's side. You can see it through the windshield near the bottom corner of the dashboard. It's usually a small metal plate or a sticker with a combination of 17 characters. If you can't find it there, other common locations include the driver's side door jamb, engine block, or it may be mentioned in your registrations documents. And that's how you find your vehicle's VIN number. Remember, this unique identifier is crucial for various services related to your car. It's a good idea to note it down or take a picture for future references. If you are having trouble locating it, please don't hesitate to ask a professional or
refer to your owner's manual for guidance. Thank you for watching this quick guide on flying in your vehicle's VIN. Stay tuned for more helpful tips to keep your car in top condition. Visit us at Dove's Bottom or at our Parts Point location in Virgin Gorda, or call us at 494-2496 or our website at www.vimotors.com.
Welcome back, viewers, and thank you so much for sticking with us. The Virgin Gorda Bayside Blazers emerged victorious in the championship game against Aruba, clinching the title in the 9th annual Battle of the Fittest basketball tournament over this past weekend. The Blazers secured their win with a final score of 72-61, earning a cash prize of $10,000 and championship rings. Leading the charge for the Bayside Blazers was Akil Boyd, who was named the most valuable player of the tournament. Boyd's stellar performance, including 17 points in the final game, was instrumental in the team's success. Top scorers Anthony Smith and Raheem Carter each contributed 19 points, while Kimani Stevens added 11 points and delivered an outstanding defensive performance. The championship game held at the L.B. Scott Sports Auditorium in Phillipsburg saw the Blazers dominate Aruba, leading in every quarter, with margins ranging from 6 to 23 points. Team manager Julian Willock attributed the victory to the team's focus, discipline, and adherence to the rules. Now, viewers, this year's triumph marks back-to-back wins for teams from the Virgin Islands to the BOTF tournament, with Tortola's skillful ballers winning the previous year. In a surprising turn of events, Tortola's skillful ballers, who were slated for a third finish place, protested their standing and refused to play, thereby forfeiting the game to St. Martin. The skillful ballers, and coached, of course, by Ronald Simmons, also known as Gola. Renowned Virgin Island musician, artist, and producer KAMAU Georges recently sat down with me at Team 284 Media to speak on his journey as a producer. He has been known for quite some time as the magic behind the music, and we had an opportunity here to see why.
And it's very easy to sort of, even though you make a contribution, to be anonymous for no one to know you. And so when you have people who appreciate you, when they say, "Man, I like your music, I've been following you," it means a lot. And so as an artist, I appreciate that, and I hope that what we're doing here can introduce me to more people who may not know me. From Tortola, Virgin Islands, started playing music as an instrumentalist, and also started writing lyrics and whatnot, at the same time. So they both kind of came up as something that I've been doing. Inspired by what you were seeing on TV, the videos and music videos, and it's like, man, I wish that I could participate in what they're doing over there. So I always had a sort of in my mind, looking towards the international, or looking towards how do I get there. And so I started off making beats. That was my thing. I was like, let me see if I could, making beats, writing rhymes, got opportunity to go to school.
He also spoke on the very solid foundation he received at the then VVI High School music program that fueled his love for music, as well as some of his mentors.
Well, first of all, great music program in the Virgin Islands.
Elmore Stuff High School, then BVI High School.
Yep, great music program.
Best and brightest.
And all the great foundation that we got there, and then was able to roll that into studying abroad at Berklee College of Music, and then through that was able to connect with some great people in the music industry. One of the first influences I had that kind of mentored me a little bit was a producer named Ryan Leslie. He's done a number of things, and then eventually I got hooked up with Clint Sparks, who was DJ Clint Sparks. Now he's sort of dropped the DJ because he's becoming more of a figure.
Additionally, he spoke on the passion behind the music and what he'd like to see moving forward.
When you have those situations where you've developed your skills and your talent, and but you don't have a platform yet, and you can connect with somebody who is building a platform, it allows you to plug in your talent into a bigger machine, into the brand that he was building. So through that relationship, that's been one of the most sort of fruitful relationships I've had, that has allowed my talent to sort of be magnified.
For interview, visit all Tweet4 Media platforms. Viewers, that is it for today's News Roundup. Be sure to follow us for your daily news updates at 284media.com and, of course, on our WhatsApp channel for daily updates, as well as like us on Facebook at 284media and 284BVI on Instagram, formerly X. I'm Ron Grant. Have a beautiful and enjoyable evening. I'll see you tomorrow. Happy Monday. Goodbye.